Hi everyone and welcome back to Ellie Pop's Bespoke YouTube channel. Today we are going to be doing an Ariel inspired bow from the Little Mermaid. And today these lovely fabrics have actually come from a shop which I'm collaborating with called Mama's Bow Fabrics. She does some themed packs, which is what this one was. This was obviously a mermaid theme pack. And she does lots of others as well as single fabrics that you can choose. The velvet fabrics that I've been getting that are used in the jasmine bow come from there, and she actually ships worldwide. She's a UK based shop but does ship to the USA and other countries. So that's Mama's Bow Fabrics, and I will put a link in the description. If you pop over to my Facebook group, Ellie Pop's Bespoke YouTube, I'll also put a link to her shop in there, and I'll put a link to that group in the description also. So let's get started. So for this tutorial I have my bow templates, all three parts: the base, the middle and the top. Then I have these gorgeous fabrics. Now this one is a sort of crushed velvet fabric from Mama's Bow Fabrics, and it is felt backed, make it a little bit stiffer. I've also got this sequin fabric which is felt backed also, and I use this in my Rapunzel inspired tutorial, and it is a purple, I think it's the frosted glitter, this one, purple frosted glitter. I've also got a few embellishments. I've got a little green bow embellishment, a purple sequin star embellishment, which I think might look okay on this as a starfish. I've got a dingle hopper, and I also have a shell. Now these are, is it Tibetan? You can get them from eBay, which is where I got these from. Tibetan charms. I suppose you could look for any miniature embellishments on eBay, on AliExpress, anywhere really, but these are the embellishments I'm going to be using. I've also got some half pearl beads, which I also got these off eBay. I'm going to be using the small half pearl beads. I also have some rhinestones which I'll be using. You'll need a rhinestone picker for the beads, some scissors, a pen to draw around your templates. I've got a 65mm alligator clip and my glue gun. So first of all, we're going to start with the sequin embroidered fabric. So we're going to turn it over, and this is what we're going to use for the base of the bow. Obviously it is to represent Ariel's tail. So we're just going to draw around the base of the template. And then next I am going to use the purple, and I'm going to use the big middle layer of the bow for the purple. So we'll draw around that one. So next I'm going to use the red crushed velvet for the top layer. I'm just going to draw around this one. And then I'm just going to cut them all out. So So here's the cutout pieces. Now we are going to glue them together and start embellishing.
So now it's time to embellish the bow. I'm going to put the dingle hopper in the middle at an angle like this. The star is going to go up there, and this little charm I'm going to have hanging from under there. Now it has got a loophole in the top to sew it on, so I'm just going to get a needle and thread. And just going to start by attaching this to the charm. And then I'm going to sew it to the bottom of this velvet layer. So that's the charm sewed on there. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in there just to secure it and make sure it holds in place. And my stitching is good, but just to make sure, I'm just going to put some glue over the stitches and the loop of the charm. Now I'm not going to push that down because I don't want the top layer to stick to it. So next up we are going to stick the fork on. Now, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in the middle and try and hold it in place for a second, because the main thing that's going to hold this on is going to be the centre. So we're going to stick the clip on the back of the bow. So we put some glue under the clip, and then we put the centre in, wrap it round, and glue that in place. Now we're going to put a little bit of extra glue just where the fork is, but not too much that it seeps out. Like that. And then it covers the writing that's on the fork there. So we're going to put the star up there. I'm going to put that one there, I think. So the star first. Now I want it to kind of come off the bow a little bit, so I'm just going to put a little bit just on those 2 points and have those 2 stuck to the bow. So it's kind of 3D. And then this little charm, see if we can stick with hot glue. Now for the pearl beads, I'm actually going to use fabric glue because they are so small, the hot glue just seeps out and it's too bulky. So I've got some high tack Trim-It glue. Just got this from a local craft shop. Put some little dots of glue where I want to put some pearl beads. It'll hold really tight. And then I've just got these tiny pearl beads. I'm going to pop them on the glue. Let's see what a bigger one looks like. Now I've also got some rhinestones. These rhinestones are SS16 Crystal AB, the Swarovski elements, and I always find they're quite expensive, the rhinestones. I use them for rhinestoning costumes, so I have them in my stash of materials anyway. But I like to use them because even if I only use 2 or 3, they bring a lot of sparkle to the bows and they draw people in more to buying them if you are selling them. So I'm just going to dot a couple of the rhinestones on there. I'm going to put a couple over here too, and I'm going to put some pearls over this side as well. It's just random patterned. So first of all, I'll put a pearl over here, and we'll stick some rhinestones on. And already it just enhances the bow, makes it look a little bit more glamorous. So rhinestones can be expensive. You can buy the inexpensive ones. They don't shine as much, but I find when you add them to bows, they just add a little touch of just extra to the bows. And this whole bag, I can't remember how many was in there, 1,444, something like that. This bag has done 2-point shoes, a costume, and obviously little bits of embellishments on bows, and there's still lots left. Even though this one bag of rhinestones might have cost about £5–6, maybe even a little bit more, it will last for lots and lots of projects. I've only used 6 rhinestones on this one, and I think that's enough. It looks very, very pretty. I'm really, really pleased with how this is finished. And it just adds a little bit of extra sparkle to your projects. But there we are. What do you think? Ariel inspired bow, complete with dingle hopper, shell, starfish and sea pearls. Very sparkly, very glamorous. And with using the 3 different types of fabrics as well, we've got the sequins, the glitter and the crushed velvet. It just gives it a luxurious feel to the bow as well. Check out the back. So it's neat, and as you can see on the shell, because of where it's sewn on, you can't really see it when you're wearing the bow. So I think it's really pretty, and that is my take on an Ariel Little Mermaid inspired bow. So I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. I've got lots coming in the Inspired By series, and don't forget to check out Mama's bow fabrics, and you can make your very own lovely bows like these ones.
So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.